This movie presents the benefits of the Deconstruct feature of the ARCHICAD Grasshopper Live Connection tool during the conceptual design phase. Using this feature, architects can automatically create walls, roofs, slabs, and windows, and doors as well, based on the conceptual mass building volume. The building project example presented in this movie is part of the BIM reconstruction project of the historic center of Grasciano, a small town in the center of Italy. Please view the corresponding video that presents the entire workflow created by Michele Calvano, architect and researcher at the Department of History, Drawing and Restoration at Sapienza University in Roma, and Mario Sacco, architect and BIM expert from ARCHICAD. The screen represents two multi-story residential buildings that were created based on the conceptual mass building volumes. The ARCHICAD Grasshopper Live Connection tool is already installed and running in the background. Let's create a new conceptual mass volume using the Morph tool. First, we create the footprint of the building volume using the rectangular geometry method. Then we can use the Push option from the Pet palette to create a prism volume. Let's create the ridge line of the pitched roof by drawing a line on the top of the building volume with the help of the Smart Cursor. Now, we can simply lift up this ridge line to create a pitched roof shape. Now the conceptual building volume is ready. The volume is not yet divided by floor slabs. This will be done later. We will continue by defining the location and shape of the windows using a simple planar ARCHICAD object. The position and shape of the openings may be defined using point cloud survey used for reference. We will create a more or less random distribution for the openings. This distribution may be created using point cloud survey data overlaid on the 3D model in ARCHICAD. For more information about using GIS and point cloud data, please watch the video presenting the entire workflow. Now the conceptual building design is ready. We created this using ARCHICAD's Morph tool and some planar objects. We added additional properties to the conceptual Morph volumes. Here you can see all the Grasshopper building data properties we added in ARCHICAD. These additional Morph properties provide information about the number of stories, the height of the individual stories, as well as the wall, slab, and roof thicknesses. These properties may also be edited if necessary. Therefore, if the shape or geometry of the conceptual building design changes, we can adjust the geometry of the Morph. If the design program changes, for example, if the client wishes to have more stories with lower heights in the future building, we can change the corresponding Morph parameters to reflect such program changes. We connect the newly created third building volume with Grasshopper. Let's zoom in to the Morph component on the Grasshopper canvas. We will add the new Morph shape to the code using the 3D window of ARCHICAD. Let's switch to the ARCHICAD model presenting the final model that contains real walls, roofs, slabs, windows, and doors. This BIM model was created using the Deconstruct and Extract settings features of the Grasshopper ARCHICAD Live Connection tool. We deconstructed the Morphs in Grasshopper and used their acquired properties to create ARCHICAD wall, slab, roof, window, and door elements. We'll trim the top of the gable walls to the pitched roofs. Please notice the results of this operation in the 3D window. Please note that the conceptual Morph shapes and the real wall, slab, roof, window, and door elements are associated with each other. This means that if we modify the shape of the Morph or reposition the planar objects that indicate openings, then the ARCHICAD model will update instantly and automatically. There is no manual process necessary. Let's demonstrate how this works. We'll display the conceptual Morph shape in the 3D view of ARCHICAD once again. Let's select the Morph shape and change the height of the ridgeline of the roof. The geometry and shape of the final roof object will be updated based on the modified Morph shape. In this example, we will change the geometry of the initial shape of the Morph element. Please note that the wall and slab element shapes and positions will be updated instantly to reflect all changes made to the conceptual Morph shape. In this video, we showed you how to use the Deconstruct and Extract settings features of the Grasshopper ARCHICAD Live Connection tool to ensure a seamless workflow between the creation of conceptual mass building volumes and the creation of real wall, slab, roof, and opening elements based on the conceptual shapes.